Hello, friends. It was Tuesday, so it was another Taco Tuesday for dumb Donald Trump. Just after he started this stupid epic freedom bullshit, he immediately paused it. He shut it down because he saw what the Iranians are capable of and he's afraid, and so he folded and canceled the epic freedom. This is who Donald Trump is. It's no surprise. Everybody knew he was going to chicken out, just like what everybody says. Trump always chickens out. But I guess it's good for the oil prices because it immediately dropped. I guess it's good. But the fact is, Donald Trump is an idiot and nobody believes him. Nobody believes him. Not even the people who are piloting these oil ships or whatever, oil tankers, whatever you call them. Because not a single ship went through with the help of stupid Donald Trump. These ships did not trust, or these companies, I should say, did not trust dumb Donald Trump because they believe the Iranians more than they believe stupid Donald Trump. The Iranians are powerful. They are very strong. Donald Trump says he has defeated the Iranians. Their navy is all at the bottom of the sea. But the Iranians, every single day, the Iranians prove that they're still in the fight. They're still controlling the fight. They're still controlling the strait. But stupid Donald Trump, he is chickening out. He is dumb Donald Trump. You know what he says when he says Iran should consider surrendering. Iran should consider calling uncle. He talks like a stupid teenager from the 50s. But you know what that means is that it's him, stupid Donald Trump. It's stupid Donald Trump that is afraid, that wants to call uncle, that wants to surrender. Donald Trump really wants to surrender, but he's so proud that he doesn't want to do it. And for me, I love history. I'm a huge history buff. I love history, especially American history. I love it. So last night I was watching a really nice documentary on Richard Nixon. It's another amazing angle done by the people from PBS, not CBS. CBS sucks. From PBS, and this was an amazing, amazing documentary. I love history, like I said, and with this Nixon documentary, it looks at the rise and fall of Nixon. And I can really say, which is basically true, I think every historian who's actually believe in history, every historian can agree with this fact. Richard Nixon is basically a carbon copy of dumb Donald Trump. Because every single thing that Nixon said is exactly the same things dumb Donald Trump is saying right now. Back then, Nixon was against the press. He was very upset with the press. He calls the press the enemy of the state. He wants to find a way to stop the press from reporting on how bad he's doing with the Vietnam stuff and then the Watergate stuff. Nixon was really upset with the press, and also he controlled his government. He took control of the Department of Justice and he lied to the FBI. So I'm hoping the way Richard Nixon rose and fell is the same way dumb Donald Trump is gonna rise and fall because they're very, very similar. Everything they have done, both presidents, they have done the same thing. And I think dumb Donald Trump is basically using Richard Nixon's script, with the way he wants to control the media, he wants to control the Department of Justice. He wants to go after his enemies. I'm pretty sure, like I said, historians will believe in this fact, will agree with this fact. But dumb Donald Trump, I love history, and the one thing I know about history is history repeats itself. So basically, what happened to Richard Nixon, it's going to happen to dumb Donald Trump. It's going to take time. It's not going to be quick. It's going to take time because it's a little bit harder this time. Last time, I would say the Republicans, or I would say America as a whole, still believes in decency. You know, America still believes in decency. But here in 2026, you look at the Republicans, you look at MAGA, these people do not believe, do not have decency or believe in decency. So this is why this is taking longer because there's, they don't they have no shame. These MAGA morons, these Republicans, they have no shame. So what they see in their eyes, which is disgusting, which is gross, which is not presidential, they still go along with it because they have no shame. They have no decency. But if this happened back in the 70s, just like what happened with Richard Nixon, dumb Donald Trump would have been impeached on his first term, and this second term would never have happened if the Republicans had the decency and if they had the shame of the 70s. But they don't. But dumb Donald Trump, I really think his time is coming. He's holding up Uno cards, the idiot who doesn't know how to play Uno. But the Iranians are winning. Thank you very much.